All right, so let's talk a little bit about being able to find your voice, being able to find your voice. And I'm not talking about in just speaking your voice like that, but I'm talking about in anything you are trying to create. Because a long time ago, I heard Quentin Tarantino, he talked about being able to have a voice is so important for making movies. And making movies is something that is not speaking, but it is something where you have a nice style. You have your own way of bringing that voice to the movies, whether it's through the message, whether it's through the way that you're creating the movies. And he said that a lot of the people that he would see, they would start off with an amazing voice. They had this amazing voice that came out with his first movie. It was so damn amazing and it's so unique and so in their style. But then all of a sudden, you got to go out and you got to face this blank page again. You got to face this blank page where you're like, okay, you got to create from scratch again. You got to come up with something completely new. And a lot of the times that past movie might have had some success. And now you are having to do this new movie with that hanging over your head. And all of a sudden, it becomes a lot easier to go out there and look at different movies that are already out there, looking at some scripts that are already out there, and just picking from that, being able to get more movies out easier from that. But the thing is, where did that voice go? All of a sudden, you start to lose that unique touch. You start to lose that actual style that you might have had before. So I think this is something super important for us, right? When we are creating stuff, being able to find and being able to be glad to go into this unique style, this unique voice, and hold on to that voice despite all these things that are going to try to take that away from us. Like even in the movie Weapons, it's this dude named Zach Cregger. He made the Barbarian movie. He made this new Weapons movie. And his style, his voice is so unique in the horror scene right now. It's like one of the best right now. And for him, when he made the Barbarian movie, I was expecting something amazing. So that's very hard to come into this next Weapons movie and make it something good. But he said that he did something where he just started writing this movie as a script. He just started writing it out. He just started boom, boom, boom. He's just going to write it from the beginning. He didn't know where it was going to go. He didn't know where it was going to end. But he was writing it like that. And I was surprised because I'm like, how is that going to be a good movie? Lo and behold, I go and watch this movie. It's an amazing movie. So him being able to do that despite having all this hanging over his head, everybody wanted it, was having all these expectations, but still being able to hold on to that voice. We went into this movie and every single one of us were talking about how unique it was, how different it was. So can we hold on to that unique voice that we have in whatever we're trying to create right now, that unique thing that we're trying to create? Because a lot of times it might be a little bit harder. It might be a big risk to go out there and have this voice that we want to have, this unique way that we want to create whatever we're creating. But the payoff is that it's uniquely you. It's something different. We don't got to get the copy and paste of all the different Michael Myers movies that have been out here over and over and over again. We get something completely different that a lot of us are going to connect with and a lot of us might actually like. If we don't, we don't. So maybe our actual style is something that should be appreciated, but not only that, it's something that we have to find. It's something that we have to tweak together. Because I always used to think that my style was like, okay, it's just going to be there instantly and I'm going to know kind of, okay, I know what kind of style I'm going for. But as I've started to make my videos, this is what my creative act. As I started to make my videos, I've realized there's things that I want to tweak about my style. There's things that I don't actually like. There's ways that I talk that I don't like. There's ways that I make my videos that I actually didn't like. If you go watch my first video, it's completely different than these videos that I'm making right now, like completely different. They are absolute different spectrums. So that's my style that I had to find and tweak. So your style is there and our styles are always going to be evolving. But what if it's just like we're cooking a dish, we're cooking a nice meal. We cook it the first time, all of a sudden we're like, oh my gosh, I put too much salt on this. I don't want to put too much salt next time. We cook it the next time, all of a sudden it's a little bit too watery. It tastes too nasty. Or maybe we're making spaghetti or something. So you got to tweak it, you got to adjust it. And then eventually you get to a pretty nice place with it. We still got to get it better. You know, we could get to like that 3-star gourmet chef meal. We might not be there right now, but we could continue to tweak it. If you're not in a place where you like your style or you like your voice, maybe it's just something we have to continue to adjust, continue to get better with. And over time, that is going to reveal itself. And imagine being able to see your unique thing that's so amazingly you. Like it's so tailored to how you wanted to create it. And I think we're going to have a lot more appreciation and gratitude for having that thing out there in the world than kind of conforming to anybody else's style or voice or anything else that they want to put on us or taking away from our own voice. So I just want to put this out here. I hope you guys are able to go into your own voice today, go into your own style today. Let me know what you think that your current voice is right now, what your current style for what you're creating, what you are doing is, and how do you think it is different than anybody else in your current field? Love you guys. Talk to you in the comments. Peace.